Hey, cool cats, cool kittens. Let's figure out where we're at. So, basically, went back and I think I'm drawing a blank. So just let me, mumble a little bit and play catch up a little bit. So, we've got this installed, which is, the oil in. So basically, I think we already covered this. What I have added is a way to pull light oil out of here, and so that we can, get rid of some of this. I did massively expand this, and of course, well, you know what happens when you massively expand? It goes to town, and next thing you know, you're like, oh, I'm got this, and then I have this. Oh my gosh, I have way too much of this. So I did not do a limit, and so basically what it ended up doing is, yeah, about that limit, it went crazy, and so yeah, so there I was with a ton of petroleum, and I'm really not using it at a rate that I was prepared for. So oopsie, again, it will get used, but let me actually zoom out a little bit here and use the mouse to kind of move around. So I did get this one set up. Now that plastic will slowly start to keep going. Now I can get rid of part of it just by coming in here and opening this up. And now opening this up is just basically just run through, and what it'll do is it will get rid of the plastic, and then it kind of I'll put the limit on there so that it won't push it over there. It actually gets rid of it the other way. Now one of the other things I did, I went ahead and just dropped this one in. So I did a 2-1, not quite a 2-1, just like a 1 to 1 something. I think it's like a 1 to 1.2 or something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of these guys. So I want to keep it relatively simple, so that I'm just dropping off one resource, kind of, instead of multiple ones going. Like right now, this guy and this guy is fed, which I probably should legitimately, figure out how to make this guy be able to go straight here, and that would be, it does here. So that'll be probably a future one, but for lack of better planning at this stage, that's kind of why. So this is set up. So right now, as it sets, we are making, rocket fuel at a pretty decent rate whenever we feed it. We have, a decent amount of, well, look at that. We have a base raider coming in. My son decided I left the door open, so he's trying to steal the remote control because I have it hidden here. So, and then we also have remote control rocket control units as well too. Now, these guys will eat up quite a bit of the plastic, because these two right here most definitely eat plastic. And well, my son is moving the chair around and wanting to come join us. If I was on the webcam side of things, he would be right up in my thing. Him and his big belly. So basically, right now, what we need to do is set up. We're kind of toward the late game, and I went out and basically attacked enough of these and kind of goofed around that, well, for the most part, we have made it where they are pretty aggressive, and we've kind of shot a bunch of them, so it's rightfully so. So on this one, I think what we're gonna end up doing is well, let's take this one because I also installed this guy right here. Now, this guy, I said only want to come over here if, I had a certain amount, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be a little lower. I think I made it end up too high because I just kind of put one in there for the time being, just to see. And these guys, yeah, they most definitely could use it. So it gets refueled over here as well too, because I went ahead and did not put this thing in yet. I most definitely, hang on, let me go ahead and fix that issue real quick, like. And so take this guy right here, and then come up here, And lo and behold, I mean, I thought I did have one. I ain't even put in a control for it, and I totally forgot about it. So that guy right there is going to take care of that. Sweet. Thank you, sir. So I think other than that, well, we did have one attack here that basically blocked this guy out and whatnot. So, Sid is doing okay, Outpost Sid. And also what we did, now we did an Outpost Panda. So, I think I might institute this into, you know, like part of the future stuff as well too, is for, you know, friends and, you know, like supporters of the channel and whatnot, you know, a way of saying, hey, thanks, you know, for the craziness that y'all are doing, you know, name stuff after. And I think outposting would be pretty awesome. I mean, me personally, I think it's cool. So you know, I've got my little CB, you know, little CB, you know, you can't really see it, man. You can see the heck out of the Sid and Panda. Yeah. Now if I be smart about it and turn off my this thing here, it would be. So on this one, and I'm going to go do some rework on this right here to cut this one down to say, hey, I really didn't want to you know, basically have this guy run around in a big circle, but at this point, yeah, I think because we're not producing enough right now, so I got to get him moving so that I can effectively, you know, do it. So again, what I will do is work on some of that stuff and maybe no, I'm not gonna rework this one at right now. Because this guy's just on a constant loop right now as well too, because he's feeding two different ones. So I just let him, you know, burn through stuff. So as well is now I need to figure out kind of where I want to go out. I think, you know, overall I think my launch is going to be this island right here. I think is a good one. And so basically that gives like a 1 2 3, and then that's kind of straight right there. So I think I'm going to say launch here. What is it? Actually, let's go with the launch pad. Where's the launch pad? Nope, that's the drone. Where am I missing? Sorry, my nose itching. Oh, my nose itching. Oh, there it is. The rocket silo. So we'll go and put it there, and say new launch site. Let me kind of follow some kind of thing, and then we'll take this one and get rid of it. So delete. So now we have a new one, and so basically we're just going to take some. Hang on, do I have any with me? Do we want to build straight out? Yes. So can I basically do them updates? And we're going to basically give a nice thing right here. I'm gonna do this way because so I can so my silly butt the other day was like twitching, and or when I say twitch, my hands was messing up. And so basically what was happening is I end up like, you know, putting stuff down and I misclicked, and well, unfortunately when you misclick with filler, you don't get to have that back. so I'm trying to, you know, basically, you know, keep a pattern, make it look all nice and, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Nice, I guess. And I think, you know, doing this way is a little safer. And so let me go ahead and clean this one up. Actually, let's make this a little bit bigger. And yeah, it's like you can't reach that far, buddy. But yeah, I know I can't reach that far. I just forgot to hit the shift button. And who is shooting at? Oh yeah. So that's the other thing we got to work on is our ammo production is insanely small. So of course, let's do some assisting remotely. So that's the constant thing that I have to do, because I did not set up. I'm in the process of setting up a relay, or my actual support, you know, because we just put in a new one, and I reworked this guy so that we can slowly get into a two-way track, because, well, as you can see, here's where I was reworking it at, trying to get the tracks right. Now, what I didn't notice is I thought I was doing a 4-track thing, and what it ended up being was actually a 5-track. And I was like, man, this is, you know, not cool. And I didn't notice it until, you know, I had basically finished everything, and it was like, well, here we go. And so I'd basically just go back and wrap everything up. Hang on, let me go ahead and drop a few into here, get a couple hundred going into there. Now, as you can see right here, this is where I was setting up the guy to do his thing, and so I wanted to put this one down because for the most part, you know, I will have other things in there, not just ammo that's going on there. And so it wasn't, you know, it kind of sucks when you send out a bunch of stuff in the wrong place. I'm not going to say that this is very common, but yeah, so there I was, right? So, and these guys are good. So let's just go ahead and drop them there. Now, this feeds these guys up here, and I think, yeah, it's solidly empty. So these guys are testing the waters like non-stop, like extremely non-stop. So I think I have more than so since I've been picking up like part of the base stuff, we've got an exceeding amounts of stuff. So basically, I did remove this big wall right here just to open this one up, you know, because I had the big wall, the big gun wall in there, and that's really not needed anymore at this this stage. So basically, let me go ahead and equal that out. We'll leave this one, and yeah. So I do need to basically, these guys are just way behind. I mean, because well, they've been shooting the crap out of stuff. So once this guy gets his I gotta make basically a way to get out of here. Originally this one was like a back and forth, so this works. So it no longer works because now I need it to go this way, and so this, now I set this guy up, and so I did set Sid up so that, you know, we drop out ammo here and get into the mix, and then, you know, it makes its you know, its thing right here, which is cool. And it also has a little bit of some flamage going on, you know, as well too, just straight up raw. I didn't do anything particular on that one. And then it also has, you know, some air support kind of type thing, if you want to call artillery air support. I went back and added this in because for the most part, now that this has a ton of traffic through here, this guy right here was causing some backups because there was 2 guys hitting this, and by the time it actually gets in there, now there's like 15k. So now they fill up fairly quick. As you can see, is it covering? And it should be almost done. Yeah. And so by the time it drops out, and it's making a lot, because before it was just running out. Now, I need to probably fill in this one. Okay, so what I'll go back in on this one as well too is I'll take this line. I had it set so that it automatically fills from here first, but because I wanted to, you know, drain this one out, because this is 8, because if you feed right into, basically what'll happen is this one will fill into here and then empty. So I wanted to be able to give to this one but not starve it completely. So I either need to bring them down and feed them in, you know, so that I get this traffic out of the way, which might make sense at this point, but it's kind of, I want to go ahead and finish this series up. So that's more of a, hey, this is going to maybe happen later. But we need to kind of more just finish grinding to get this guy fed more constantly. These two are fed-ish. And so, so what I will do, so let's go ahead and get that working back. And I'll do the more grinding, because right now I either have to, I'll keep recording and then, basically just give myself a little bit of whatnot. So again, it should be either it'll be a full-on flash cut, or I will give it a what do you want to call that? The time lapse. If you prefer time lapse on like some of the background work, please let me know in a comment below for future ones. I mean, at this point, most of my stuff has not been so many time lapse. But if you are enjoying the time lapse, by all means, let me know. So before I do the time lapse, this one has possibly another one coming in here, because like, it's still producing enough only because I am feeding it, feeding it from down below. I went ahead and added in, so it's getting some support from here, but I think we could possibly do more. I mean, it's only like, it's got 700k left, which I would prefer to drain it down, and then I can reuse this to basically just bring in another one and feed in, so that we can feed. Now, I'm not gonna go to like a full-on level 2 base, or the 2.0 base that we was talking about, until after we launch. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it into this series before we launch, because it's one of them ones where like the more I do of that, the less I'm working on doing the rocket launch. And the main focus of this one was more gearing to getting the rocket, getting the base one in, and then going into another season. So I guess I'm really not doing very much time lapse on, since I'm technically just sitting here. So if it has more than, let's go with say 2k, let's cut this thing down. And now this one should be well on its way. So he'll get, okay, it's got its power there. And what else? Man, flames, man. Ooh. I think my bots are getting, so I did connect this guy back into just to be able to get that taken care of. Now let's go over and check this production. So these guys are getting, there's no heavy oil, and for the most part a lot of this is going to be drained over to the other way. And how we doing for petroleum? I did take this one to basically say that I need more than 25k before I send this way. So at this point, what we're doing in the base is basically we're burning part of it here. I think we're burning enough that it doesn't make. So right now I started just buffering, but it looks like that I am not going to buffer. I am just going to fill stacks, because I need to get space science going. So let's just go ahead and open up. Ooh, somebody's getting mad. Let's go ahead and say hello to these guys right quick. And wait a minute. So we got, did we not buffer? No, we did not buffer. Oh yeah, we did. Let's just go ahead and open it all up, let them get going. And I think that's it. One, two, and these guys, just so that it basically burns through that petroleum, because right now I've got to I got to keep going because of the petroleum. I goofed up, and man, you make a slight mistake, and man, it can come back and eat you alive. So Um, let's get some of that petroleum down. I mean, one other way of doing... man, did you... Come on, bro. The fight, see, that's... Alright. Let's, actually, you know what? Let's go manually refill that one. Are you back? Actually, how many do you have? You have 1,600. So let's go and have you make sure the front one, and I need you to go to, where is that? Hopefully this guy goes the correct way. And unfortunately, it's gotta be fed to one, because that's the, like, the part of it. And I'll let it run and we'll go back around. So hang on, let's go drop some down in the other one. Actually, get rid of some of this coal right quick. And I don't know where I picked up all of this. That's iron, and that is, let's get rid of that. Now we'll do that right there, and they'll get rid of that for me. And we still got a bunch of other stuff, but that's fine. Now we can go get some ammo. I think we have ammo over here, so let's just go ahead and drop from these guys, like these, and we'll refill the other side. And they'll get down here and refill this one. Hang on, let me check here. See, that's the problem. That's why the two-headed trains into a single way. So I've got to update this guy. And because, well, it's causing a problem. So let's... Hang on. You should not be able to... Oh, never mind. He's going that way. And basically, I got to cause a flip around. Actually... Let's send him home from where he's at now, and then he will basically he'll reset, and then we'll go the other way. So basically, man, that's a pain in the butt. But I mean, again, that's on the to-do list. Factorio, what are you doing? To-do list. What's happening? To-do list. So let's get this one done, and then we can look at what we need to do for the small stuff. As well as, hang on, let's go right. These, yeah, there we go, I guess. So that puts another, oh, that's 3K in there. Because now that whole one right there legitimately like feeds like every one of these guys. So it's covering a pretty massive one. So 3,000 of them really doesn't, I mean, it looks a lot bigger than it is, but it's really not, because I mean, they just eat it alive. One of the things I was thinking about doing is putting the requester chest and just having a feed from that way, but it's very easy to get overwhelmed, you know, and add in. How we doing down here? We still have some. I need to get over here and drop these guys off. So now let's try this again. Building out. Let's go to the north. So there we go. Now that one should work. Now that will work, and when it does, I'll be like, yay, we got that one figured out. And I'll forget about it. So these guys, ooh, they're running low. Ooh, that's a bad thing. So again, what I'll do is I will come back on this one. This is about 24 minutes of me sitting here just jaw jacking. So, newsflash. Let's go. So, what happens when you fill a Spidertron and you put them at key locations? Holy crap! And you back them up with some guns and some fire. Holy smokes, man! Holy smokes. So let's switch up and yeah, let's go ahead and soften these up. Look at that big ore patch. And all right, So these guys are most definitely not in range. Go ahead and say what's up. Okay. Gotcha. Get the face turned around. Walk on Sid. Sid. Dude. Okay, alright, enough. Sid, you better be watching after me acting like a jackwagon. So, let's go ahead and let's get this one done. Actually, let's go right there and bring you up there too. Fuel, that's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Where do we need? So we need one satellite. Do we have? I didn't do any planning on this one, so let's just go ahead and let's go with this. So where's my satellite? It should be this. So, okay, we are making radars over there. We're not making accumulators. So we need accumulators. With this one, accumulators. So let's go ahead and we're not making them anywhere. So that should be accumulators. And then what else do we? Yeah, we're making batteries somewhere, or not very many of them. What else? Solar panels. That's what it was. Solar panels. And again, they need, what is that? 5. That's a whole lot of green. But that's fine, because at this point we only need what, one? Actually, we will make it in base. Actually, we'll handcraft the first one on this one. You know, to basically get us into space. It's like the where there's, so let's go ahead and grab, how many do we need? No rocket controls, 100 solar panels. Man, that's insane. Oh, they're going. That all I have? Yes, it is. So, how many solar panels? Where's that? We need 100. So let's just go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need 100 of them, which we're good on that. 50 rocket fuel. So how? And 50 rocket fuel up here. Rocket fuel, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is that part. So need 100 solar panels. Let's go ahead. We'll do them in main base. Where is Heidi? Heidi, can you? I think. Yeah, let's just go back to base. And I'll see if I can beat you there. Maybe. I think I'm faster than Spider. I think I am. Oh, he's catching me. Catching me. Catching me. I got him. Got him. Got him. Alright, so what do we need here? Look at this. Now, let's just go ahead and I put a bunch of these down. And so I need green. I don't have any green, so we got to do it the old way. Need steel. And what was the other one? Copper. Copper. Ooh. Okay, now I don't need a ton of them. I don't know if they're in stacks of. I'll do stack of them for the time being. I'll do 2 of these, which should be enough, and then we need to make some not batteries, but make. So need batteries and iron. So this one would be some iron. Then I think I can't remember if I'm requesting battery. I should be requesting batteries on another one. So now that one 50. We'll do 1. We'll see. You know what? We'll do 2 because we can use them as well. Let's go ahead and start. I don't think we need any of them. We don't actually need them because we're not doing it on this build too. So I'm not trying to make like useless build stuff, but more of the, hey, this is what we use. Because like right now I'm not gonna be doing any nuclear, so I don't want to make it just say that I'm making it, you know. And so I want to keep everything more relevant to the current situation as well too. Now these, yeah, I think we're not doing science, so them labs are not pulling the massive numbers of stuff on that one. Oh, I think need gas. And basically right now is letting that run. And is there anything? There's 3 of them and 5 of these. Oh, hang on. Is there anything else that I can build in this one that we would need? I don't think so. Nothing until I die and then be like, yeah, that was probably a bad idea. Landmines, I think, is actually, so I was trying to figure out a good use for them, and I do believe coming out of the back of Spidertron and just dropping them down there and watching them explode, trailing, I think that would be I ain't gonna say OP, but man, because they're not exactly like cheap to make. I mean, compared to you know, grenades that are, you know, some coal and an iron plate, which is extremely so I mean, you do 250 plus 250, and then grenades you do 35 and 43. I think on this one that it's probably for the amount that you could spam. Now granted, this one you can lay them there and then they just stay there, you know, versus the I need it and I need it right now only, you know, type thing. Actually, let's go ahead and get some provider chests. I seem to be running always low on them. Let's go over here to this one, the central one, and we'll take him right there. Now this guy, it was kind of one of them, like, you know, I made a bad decision on this one, but it was like because you can't, you know, this can't say, hey, I only want you to put them in there. You know, these don't get pulled a lot, and for the most part, as long as you're not taking a full stack, you're fine as soon as you get them started, but you got to get them started. Now, anything that you use in like mass quantities that's going to run low, you won't be able to do that one. So be mindful of that if you do get into doing that. 50, I don't think I am. What's the word? storage. Okay, so bricks. What else? Oh, you know what? We need a rocket pad, and I totally forgot about that. And be like, yeah, man, I need a rocket pad. Anybody got a rocket pad? So you need 1,000 steel, 200 engine units, 1,000 concrete, and I do believe we got the concrete done. Concrete's got 4K, so that part's done. Now, I don't believe we'll run over here, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not budgeting any of these for making them, so let's do this part right here. So where is this? And say 50, and yeah, it is not. So okay, so let's go ahead and is using lubricant, let's just go ahead and get that one done. So hang on. Oh, my bad. Where is passive provider? And we'll put it down at the end here, and do this right here. Now I don't need. I think it's in stacks of 50. I can tell you in about 1-2 seconds. Yeah. So how about we just put like say 150? No, I don't want. Thank you. Yeah. So. Okay, so I need 200 of them. So yeah, so with that, I mean, that's like 1,000, and it's the gain load of iron, which is fine. I mean, I'm not dogging that part. So I think on this one, now we just need to basically build the rocket silo, and cruise it out there, and basically survive long enough to get that done, and we can say, hey, we're done. I mean, and we're not, you know, by no means are we actually, you know, just getting by. I think we're doing fairly well. I mean, we should be. I've been playing this quite some time, and by no means is it fast, you know. So hang on, what we got here? So these guys are steady making. Sweet. Okay, so you'll end up picking up from there, and sweet. All right. So it looks like we can go while we're working on this. I guess I probably shouldn't pick this up. So I mean, let's go over there and drop it into the place, and take Spidertron out for a ride. Where are you at? I want you right there. Oh, thank you. Hang on. Now, was I... making my notes as well too, so I can cut this stuff up, make a little bit better one. Hang on. So I would like to feed this guy in here. Now, if I come in through here, don't think it's going to. Yeah, we'd have to move this around, but that's fine because I think we can come back in here. So let's go actually see if we can. We'll take yeah. How we doing? Oh yeah, Spidertron, do me a favor. Come over here. You know what? Let me move this one away from. I keep wanting to grab this one almost by accident. Oh, my bad. Spidertron. How you doing? You are a little bit low. So let's your ammo slots. So we'll take a little bit of those, and we'll take a few of these. And let's what? many Spidertron you got? Got 3K and it's 5K. And you know what? I like 4K-ish. Seems okay. Actually, let's walk over here and take a little bit of these. And then we'll take these. We'll go ahead and throw them into the mix. And then actually now let's take you and send you down the way. That one's good. How we doing up here? It's a little sparse. So let's. Oh, where you at? You. I want you to go down here. So. Okay, so that is going to cause a loop and it'll be in the wrong spot, which I guess realistically one way of doing that is to take this guy and move it down here. And so, but if I just fix the thing, you know, then it wouldn't be a problem, right? I should have just told Spider to when I was driving that one that I just basically, you know, get taken care of this one. Hang on. I can also put into here. And go ahead and drop this. And that puts a whole lot more in, and it should give a nice. Actually, that's a bad thing. That still is a bad thing. Okay, so what I did is make this one like always have ammo, and I wasn't thinking about that. Actually, let's go with this. And so that'll get it into the mix, and then it'll put it all back into this one when it makes it down. Okay, I'm okay with that one. Instead of, you know, I think Spidey still has, no. Because this one will just feed back into the other way. And then do it, which actually would probably be easier. If I can make this one. This is right there, and it's ooh, yeah. And I think now we can hop out. And take this guy, take it right there. This one. So you. Oh, my bad. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Yeah. So now we don't need this guy. Ooh, maybe we do need. Eh, they shouldn't be all. Well, these are going to get a little bit more traffic. So now this guy is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I put him right there, and then he comes in, steals a bunch of oil, and takes off. Hang on, can I get away with? Yes, I can. Ooh, yes, I can. With a 2 car, maybe a 4 car. It's gonna be unloading from one spot, which is fine because this is not going to be a super long one. So Let's go ahead and drop this car down, and then there, right? Let's go ahead and build this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now this guy will run over there and act like crazy. Hang on, let's do this the easy way. Because we're only gonna exit one side, so I just need, what is it? The outbound. I guess we should go where there's actually outbound at, huh? It would probably makes sense. So let's just go ahead and take this guy right here. We don't have a. Actually, let's just take this part, because I will redo the yellow. I don't need it being red, and they will take care of. Sorry about that. That was a phone call. Have to call to find out. Evidently, my kiddo is saying that he missed the class. So this guy comes down here. Okay, no, that's fine. So we got this right here, right here, right here, and right there. Now these are most definitely. Let's go here, and then actually let's do this, and then go back here. These guys will basically just be coming in doing massive. I want to finish draining this one. So what I will do is feed all into one. So hang on. So let's do this part right here, and then I'll take this guy and do the same thing. So he'll come down here, and then, you know, and one back. And what we'll do is take a red and then there we go. So basically on this one right here, we'll mix these together, and I again want to deplete this resource, you know, and get this 700 and something out, but also need to. So hang on, I think I can yeah. So basically here and here, and then go here. Now this guy goes in here, and let's go ahead and bring that second one in, and again, you know, come on, fingers. Oh, I'm like, why is this guy? Oh, that's fine. So, now we also need to feed this guy. Actually, we don't need to feed this guy, because we can do this one, and, you know, just come off of here. And then come down here and go right back into it. So, I mean, it'll load a bunch of stuff onto the here, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, it'll feed 2 of them, because they'll have enough, and it'll keep like a pretty good stockpile. Now this guy, now what are we gonna call this one? Joe Bacon. That's an awesome name. So we're gonna make this an in, and then, you know, iron 1.0 base. support. And then head out there. So basically now we're going to put in here in, and then 1.0 base support. What do you want to do here? I'm going to, until it completely empties, and then I'm going to have it go way out there to pick up from the other main one. That would be an out. And actually, hang on. What did I name that station? Oh, depot. It's a 4-car. So add station. And then Panda, yep. And then what are you gonna do right there? We're going to go full cargo, or say in activity 30 seconds maybe. Let's go. I mean, it shouldn't be like 30 seconds. Do I want to keep it out of the way? Yeah, maybe 30 seconds. It should stay 5 seconds in activity. Yeah, full cargo or 5 seconds. Yeah, that's fine. So let's go for a ride. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how this one goes. And chugga chugga. Welcome to the Charlie Bravo Express. We are departing the station, and in about a couple minutes we will be arriving at Outpost Panda. Please sit back and enjoy the view. On the right hand side you will see Lake Green. It was made green by something we'd not for sure, but I truly advise you not to go skinny dipping into the green water. We have never seen a survivor that made it past the green water. Quickly coming up here, so we were only here in Camp Panda for a little bit, so I'm gonna need you to grab your things and make sure that you don't leave your belongings behind. We have a rash of jack wagons up in here, and they tend to take everything that is not nailed down. So again, hoping you're having a wonderful day, and a full cargo was done in relatively quick time. So all aboard. Bye bye. Oh, sorry, Jimmy. We'll get you on the next time. Who are you? Get off the train. So 5 seconds on that one is probably currently enough, especially right now. It is in the part where it's as you can see, it's still relatively big. Really big. So, and we have another green lake over here. Again, please do not eat the fish from the green lake. These green lakes, yeah, not so good. So again, thank you for riding Charlie Bravo Express. Get off my train. And just like that, we have a massive amount. All aboard the Charlie Bravo Express for Club Panda. So, okay, so 1.0 support. We should be relatively good for other. Let's go check on the solar panels, and let's catch a rail right quick. Man, so some of my original builds, I would end up putting belts down just for the sole reason of, you know, speeding people up. Man, these guys are eating the heck out of the belts, I guess. He's like, give me the belts, give me the belts. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit longer before we get that done. How many do we have left that we need? I think it was 150. We have 88. So now I think technically we need another 50. Cool. That will not be right now, so let's run back and do this silly thing of checking how many solar panels we got, which we could have just went over and looked, but you know, what's the fun in that? So we got 8 on that one, and we have 100 on that one. How many was it we needed for the satellite? Where's satellites? Satellite, we needed 100. And then you are low on batteries. How are we doing for batteries? Let's go check out the batteries. What is the holdup? Yo, it's gonna be probably something simple. Batteries. Why is... Oh, that would be... Why? Because we don't need a bunch of them, but we do need some of them. See, there we go. Now, batteries use this stuff. This stuff uses sulfur. The sulfur uses what? Petroleum gas. Cool. So, again, you know, we'll make this one go down. Full system. So, we have like 155. How we doing for heavy oil? We're doing okay. Light oil, we're making it. Cool. So, these guys... Hang on. How we doing for light oil? Are we full? Yes, we are. Oh, man. I was worried about it. But, yeah. And you're full. And you are stocked. Okay, so we could probably switch up and actually use a little bit of that one. But that's fine. We're not going to just at this point. Now, what we are needing to do down here. Now, this one won't be feeding too much. Yeah, because it's not. Because... Again, we're barely using any of this. Actually, I don't even think we're actually using it. Because these guys are like, oh, hang on. Do you see that? Somebody probably seen that if y'all have been watching this. So let's go ahead and make this correction right now. So let's go ahead and copy this one. And look at that. Now this guy, oh, that's why you see that. So it sits here and then go here. That's, believe why, or I just messed up one or the other. And got that going in there. Now that will cause green, which is not going to help out with this. That's fine. It'll get, you know, more of the other stuff going. So look at that, man. That is... Oh. Now, pretty much we're done with... We're not done with this one. We have 57 ore left. Oh, we're almost so close. So we can remove this guy. And then we can get rid of this guy. Now, it's feeding into this one. And I think for the most part... this one actually feeds into the other, so it's not really like a big deal on that one. It just means that we clear up some space. So again, hopefully we'll be on the next one. We should be ready to have everything we need for getting the construction done, and hopefully get some focus done on that one. And again, thanks for watching. Hang on. I gotta get that good screenshot. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing on this one? You know, well, what do we call it? You know, framework. You know, maybe something like that. I don't know. But let's go over here and check out. So, looking forward to the next season. Hopefully, you got big things planned. Maybe. Let's go with, you know, starter base running out of fuel. So again, actually, hang on, Spidey, where you at? Let me stand. I'm gonna set here on the thing, and we'll get Spidey right over here. He'll stand on top of me. We'll zoom in and get this one. Spidey, come here. Actually, get a little closer. Get in the picture, Spidey. Spidey, you're covering me. No, stop. You're running over me. Ouchie. There we go. I'll take that one. Maybe not that way. I guess I can't. I'm hiding the bushes. So again, these cool cats, cool kittens right here. That's this just go by. Thanks very much for you know, all you do. Again, thanks, Sid. You know, it's always a pleasure hanging out and chatting with you back and forth. It is quite nice. And also want to give a shout out to Panda. And you know, welcome to Club Panda. We might actually make a, you know, Club Panda out here. I think that I kind of like it, just for S&Gs. So again, if you would like to get your name built into one of the series or whatnot, by all means, start leaving a comment. Start watching the videos. It's more than easy to do that. So again, like, subscribe, and share the content if you want to help support the channel. And what are we doing right now? We're wiggle butt. Let me get my mouse out the way and chicka chicka chicka. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.